के हो यो भाइ म पनि किन्दिनँ भाइहरू के I'm not buying cheese bro
म त दुईटा गन्छ नि त बाबु
Scanning ahead.
Reach out.
किन बिहेर आयो दुई साइफर केमा
Collecting
देखिरहेको
all beam.
पुसान्दै
Even
भाइ
at least 3 people.
Smoke's down.
Mid देख दे
Not out yet, not out yet. Camera.
तो कैमरा
Chuck down.
Get out, get out, get out. Get side.
ओके one lock
where I'm droning
Can you watch this? Can you watch this?
जेट इन
one is copy inside here right here
कभी कभी
Jet.
no one to trading
तिनीहरुको साइड छिर्सके दुईजना यहाँ बसिराख्नु
I'll
पर्छ
set up A this time.
यहाँ दुईजना यहाँ स्मोक ल्याएर बसिराख्नु त्यस्तो हात्थे नि
Can someone play shot?
के हो यिनीहरू अझै बाई गर्दैनन् त guys buy handles if you can I think you can
I think you can bonus.
I think Dream can maybe Jet can
सबै खराब
I'm saving for now.
two guys saying खराब just go
We'll be ready.
not out
Get in. One
Yeah,
mic left, one mic left, B. One mic left.
yeah one is B
yeah I think they're going back
that's because all you get in
one is lurking but I think others are
So
back.
you can rotate. If you want, you can rotate.
Nah smokes faded
I'll smoke it for you. Go.
one B
one is still A main
Okay, 2 A.
both here one is
What
B
are you
on
doing?
his side and
Wait for that. One is side.
माथि आउन सक्छ दाइ
Both side.
म होइन कि कोही पनि
Cover.
Hold up, Brim. KJ, Maven, I think. Be careful.
Last player standing. Enemy remaining.
7 bullets.
Spike planted.
oh
वो तो के हान्थले पनि गर्छ
त्यही त।
तिमी चाहिँ हेर्छ नि तिमी खेल्नु
आएर थियो तर यति खान मन लाग्यो
Good round.
त्यो पनि
Everyone's so heavy.
I'm not saying I'm
Jet,
not
you
making
were
mistakes
amazing.
yo can thanks bro oh my god so sexy
Loss.
फर्स्टबाट कुदेर आएर चाहिँ
wow मैले मार्छु जस्तो लागेको थियो कि तर के चाहिँ मरायो त मर्थ्यो जेट पनि
यसमा छैन
अबे fuck यार मैं
मैं low हूँ
Taken out.
मिड पे है क्या जेट कोई
मैं टॉप में है मेरे को स्कैन कर रहा है मैं पिक करूँगा मारूँगा मार्शल
अब हात्दै हो
स्मोक कर दिया मैं टच पर
एक इधर है नीड है
Coming mid, mid.
he's pushing me I'm blind
दूसरा है
I'm
दूसरा है
seeing
यहाँ
CT, I'm
पे
seeing CT.
अरे वो आ गया
मेन मार्केटमा हाई बन्द फोकस जीवन छैन
सिटी केयर करियो सिटी केयर
ऑप आ गया इस पे
did he TP
Going A shot.
व्हाट
Scanning
I'll
ahead.
stay B. You guys can focus.
ओमन हैज नो
अबे फंसे हुए हैं यहाँ पे फंसे हुए हैं मार्केट में क्योंकि मार्केट
market आए one market in that is 8 moment
एक मेन
cypher is
30 seconds left.
side
Player standing.
One less.
ऑफ है सीटी
Spike planted.
कर ले
Go for it. Yeah, man.
up and right हैन के खास अघि चाहिँ यहाँ थियो ओमेन
played that very bad, I guess. 4v5 हो गया था.
I got your back. Just, you know, from the front.
ये जिप करने वाले क्या यार? तो बहुत जरूरत
त्यही मैले नि अलिकति त्यसले अब्भियस
ल ट्राई गर्ने भनेको हैन पैसा रहन्छ.
half by guys, half by. I think we can.
I'm playing an ult.
Shock dart.
ट्रेन क्लोज नहीं खान्छ यार असल में खाने.
Stay, I'll stay. You got some.
कोही छैन त
Market कोई नहीं देख रहा.
अरे दोनों एक ही जगह देख रहे हो.
तू गाइस गाइस
They could come in.
क्या है
from
तुम्हारा
jet,
सब
you
आवाज
can
सुन.
stay. I have my cam. I can watch till here.
ये तीन को
Take flight.
I think they'll come in short.
जो है
Sound.
two there.
तू है
Not ready yet.
मैं ट्रिप को
Coming
कांटेक्ट
out.
में डाटा नहीं मैं ट्रिप को कांटेक्ट में डाटा. देखो
मार्केट से मिड देखियो चेंबर.
Chamber behind you, maybe.
या
बी पे ही होगा, बी पे होगा.
I don't know what they're doing.
नॉर्मल
30
उठाए
seconds
उठाए
left.
खाएंगे ना. बी इधर है.
Revealing.
1 minute.
Shot. Oh my god, he
10
deleted.
seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Shot.
Spike
Nice.
down B.
Thanks, good for you now. Can you get the off?
Sacrifice for nothing.
If the
मिड मार्केट ऑफ
कोई नहीं.
जाने दो.
What round? Does anyone have Forsaken and RGX?
मेरे पास आ जाए.
मेरा तिमीहरु मोबिन स्टार्ट हान्दैको
Hey,
Up.
नहीं,
अच्छा,
दूसरे को नहीं.
I can
Mas
buy. I
पछि-
can buy one. Request.
खेल्न त मिल्छ म पछि डायमन्ड 2 पुग्छु अनि खेल्नु पर्छ ल
Yo,
Diamond
sniper, you
Dana
want
Plateau?
buy?
यसरी प्लाट
No,
2
no, no.
पुग्छु अनि ल
Come last.
हुन्छ.
I'll find them. Scanning ahead.
It's on. I think they'll ult.
Deploying drone.
Watch your shot, Chris.
One is
Isn't that
mid,
nice?
one is bottom mid.
Nice.
Hey,
One is mid top. Kill.
I'm peeking the guy mid top. Wait.
Two guy. Fuck.
भाई 120 है, 120.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid. Blocking.
I'm watching
Scanning
this.
ahead.
Where?
main.
शॉट आ जाएगा.
Blob.
Not this.
I got the blob,
Their jet is
daddy.
nothing on me. I got it.
I'm setting up B.
What you got?
I'll peek from a shot.
Yo, fucking whore. This is fucking scam, dude. I do not condone to this shit. What the fuck is this? give me it to me. म त ऊ भन्ठाने कि पाण्डेको भ्यान्डल भन्ठाने. Motherfucker scanned me. Rock hard, man. Is that sussy?
Revealing
Down.
area.
B multiple.
Yeah, be more.
Shock dart.
Chill out. Moment will TP. Probably here.
Okay.
Don't peek
I
there,
got
don't peek.
Not.
One smoke.
I'm back,
Nice.
right?
Well fucking played, bro.
Nice.
What
Reviving.
One enemy remaining.
Motherfucker, dude.
Main.
Who the fuck killed him?
He's so bad. I'm not peeking. You guys go.
Revealing area.
Care link.
Left side, I think.
Nice.
Dude,
Oh,
three
let's
people
go. I got
fucking
blob
there.
again.
Take
किन मार्दै है?
Let's not complicate it.
होइन के मैले के बेला डाउन गरेँ मेरो सब किल दिएको थियो
ए
के
तिमी चाहिँ कसरी मर्यो नि? दारी माग न त मसँग पैसा रहेछ धनी रहेछ म.
ब्लक देऊ न ब्लक.
Yeah, I'll give you fuck, dude.
They don't play on KJ ult.
Yeah, let them.
Scanning ahead.
You sound.
What hurt? Not hurt.
Care shot. They're not out yet.
अरे यार fuck bro. One shot.
Spike down.
Hey, someone
A.
cover me, bro.
One shot.
Omen A shot.
I need help.
Nice.
Jet.
Dead.
One.
Spike planted.
One side.
One enemy remaining.
Last wing.
Go together.
Reloading.
Get the op from heaven.
Yep. Recon भी आ गया.
Tap.
Scanning ahead.
To defuse कर.
कर
Player
दे.
standing.
We won. Just get the op heaven.
कोई नहीं. We have money. We have too much money.
किसी पे ऑप स्किन है तो खरीद के दे दो.
Reaver है.
मेरे पे रिवर. हाँ ग्लिच फॉल दे. Thank you. मांग लो. Thank you.
म छिटो डाँडा नि हेर्न सुरुमै म छिटो कुदेर दिनु पर्यो.
At your command, Brimstone.
डाँडा हान्ने गर्छ क्या हो के लाग्छ यार त्यो
Revealing area. Count them.
shooting at ground.
They're going mid top.
Get out of my way.
I can play B solo. So
I'm going there.
Enemy down.
B sound. B main sound. B main multiple.
Mollied me.
Worst ult I have ever.
Spike.
One is side, jet is
Spike
side.
down B.
Yep, side.
Care case. We have spike.
One enemy remaining.
Get the op.
Weapon choice. It is so personal.
Can I have the op? कर ले. Was judge the live? Thank you.
यहाँ केटाहरूले फोन गरेर ल्याङ हान्छ. लास्टमा कुन चाहिँ तिमीले मार्क हान्दै थियौ मलाई कहाँनिर हान्यो भने.
होइन
ए त्यही मार्क गरेर गर्नुपर्छ यहाँ र यहाँ गरेर.
Come into the unknown.
Bro, what are the fuck are they doing? The cage has the art for.
Revealing area.
B sound. A sound.
A sound.
यो दिन
Bro,
आउँछ हैन
1
मैले
HP है. क्यों?
मतलब के बाल दिनु मेरो
हाँ?
त्यसको अपले मैले बाल दिने
ए city or somewhere. Oh, it's here. Never mind. So many here. Never mind.
I'm very low.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Main.
हेभन
Scanning ahead.
I think heaven
Main. What a loser.
Remember, like the prince
कहाँ भाग्यो?
guns. Just
Yeah, yeah.
flying scene etiquette.
यहाँ के त नि
Under where? That top mid reveal and
Yes sir. Yes sir.
who is S and why is it yours sir?
Because
यार OP data नहीं तुम.
Scanning ahead.
There they are.
mid.
अरे fuck यार bro यहाँ पे
और?
ही नहीं रहा कोई
Wait.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, you want that.
take a shot off
Last लगन दार यहाँ reveal होता है नहीं ना हमारा.
Last round in the
ए
half.
मैले कस्तो परको प्यारेन्ट
ले ली अब
मलाई हेडसट हानेर त्यसले आफू रिभिल भइरहेछ मलाई रिभिल भएको जस्तो हेडसट हानेको.
अच्छा दो बंदे ऑफ कर
अरे मेरी तो यार
अब चाहिँ ओपी पाराको बटम मिड हान्ने त्यो चाहिँ ओपी.
Deep breath.
एकैछिन टाइम लाग्छ.
Revealing area.
Get B.
ए पे है
त्यही मर्दो रहेछ बट.
25
Mid's open. Mid's completely open.
सच अ फकिंग शूट या ए पे है ऊपर
A multiple.
ए मल्टिपल पाउने एक कुदै एक कुदै पाउने बिम हेर्नु पर्दैन बल छैन भने त्यो अपले हेर्छ
हेरिदिरहेछ.
आफै हेरेर त किन
Brim just morning at home because we have people aiming. The people aiming.
Last player
Okay.
standing.
Okay.
Everyone hiding.
Spike planted.
डाउनलोड हो रहा
I
है
know exactly where you are. I saw you scurrying.
One minute.
नहीं
सीमा फिट रिभिल. मेरो त भ्यान्डलै भइदिरहेछ. फ्यान्टमै भइदिरहेछ.
Switching sides.
Phantom movement.
Phantom movement right there.
I take this song very seriously.
we can go A split A because they're gonna sit B KJ and self.
Yeah, they have Cypher anyway.
Both are gonna sit B.
No, I think so. Like B is pretty hard for either of them.
Okay.
We can smoke this. Two guys push up here. Once you take control of here, we push from main.
मैं भाई मेन से
Simba, you don't need to put anything for backstab. For this round, you can buy guns.
Brim और chamber आ जाओ. Short. जब control मिलेगा push
करना
करेंगे.
पड़ेगा ना मेरे को स्मोक करना पड़ेगा.
Launching smoke.
Care aggressive.
Care vines.
Control मिल गया. आओ थोड़ा और आगे tree तक.
Revealing area.
Nice.
चलो. एक हेवन है अंडर हो सकता है.
हाँ हेल हो सकता है.
क्या था साइन बोल
Shot down.
मैंने 5 मिनट रुको.
Two even.
तीनों वहीं पे.
Camera taken out.
ओमेन एक शॉट.
I'm watching a shot just
किया रे कौन है इवन रगत जित ले रहा.
One enemy remaining.
इन
आ गया. नाइस वन.
कसरी त्यहाँ आयो.
गरे त तिमीले कसले हेरेन
ए.
जित के हो रहा तिमीले.
Scanning ahead. No more doubts. We're ready.
they're gonna buy. Okay, one guy's gonna peek from here. Jet probably with a marshal.
Don't worry.
Yes.
बहुत easy
पक्का
ride है.
मार्शल तो ले रहा है.
बॉटम फ्लैग भाई बर्ड ना होता.
मेरा मार से किल देखा भाई अभी.
Should I drone first? I'll drone first.
Yeah, you can go.
Take flight.
101 है जेट 101 है
Wait.
Just cypher के
NT boys
Backside.
Spike down.
Cypher is.
Market,
One is
market.
here, one is here.
let's go.
Cypher is it.
we better
Match point. Let's end this.
Match point हो. ओए मेरो त 10 किल छैन अघि नै कसरी नमा भुइँमा मैले 1 किल नि नआए कति राउन्ड भयो
can you help me get off
They have nowhere to hide.
Be careful, one might aggressive.
yeah
झन्डै नआयो
just help me get off even wait 110
One Jenny. Nice. A shot.
एक heaven में out
Heaven Omen.
ठीक है
Backstab है शायद. Yeah, backstab. Nice.
Attackers win.
GG
Stay hidden for one day more.
बनमा बिस्ने रातमा हुन्छ
अगेर आउँछ
हैन
तिमी अगेर
त्यसैले बक्लिन
अगेर आयो तिमी अगेर आयो स्योर अगेर आयो
त्यसै बक्लिन
अगेर त आयो हग्नै गयो
बिस्नेमा
ओके ओके ठ्याक्कै 20 0 मारेछु ओ मिगल कति टाइम लाग्दो रहेछ एउटा गेम सिद्धिन कसरी हेर्ने थियो कहाँ हुन्थ्यो कहाँ चाहिँ हुन्थ्यो यार त्यो यहाँ कहाँ हुन्छ खोइ कति लामो भयो यो गेम खोइ हेर्न मिल्दैन fuck ठिक छ Bitch, I'm stylish. Black top, big t-shirt, Billie Eilish. Grab on my wrist, cause I need that time.
same movie. Sometimes when they're upscaling an older film, they'll actually process it in a way that film enthusiasts feel degrades the experience.
Rewind. One thing I like is that there's no rewind lines.
So it's going, let me grab this frame, let me grab this frame, rather than let me read this stream that is coming past me.
See, this is too far back, I think.
Oh.
Listen to this thing go.
Wow, she rips. Oh, absolutely, you can totally read the text on the book.
Yeah,
it was
you really
a little
can.
sharper on the Blu-ray. I think I like this grade better.
I think so too. I think the color pops more.
Look how much more detail you can see in his face and on that jacket. This is the best copy of the Hurricane. What the f? Did you see how much better he looked?
Even when the book.
What the f? Did you see? This is the best copy of the Hurricane. What the f? Did you see how much better he looked?
Even when the books right there fall down off the forklift or whatever, they're so vibrant, all of them.
Again, it's not HDR, but this is a really good SDR grade. See, even though he's supposed to be naturally lit, so you have that shadow cast on the side of his face, you can see the detail, you can see his expression, you can see the actors acting. This is actually a better movie. You are capturing more of what's happening. This is a big difference. This is not the result I was expecting today.
Really? You thought you were gonna like crap all over a DVHS?
No, I thought the Blu-ray would be obviously better though. Mastering matters more than resolution at a certain point. I feel the same rage that I've read on forum posts so many times over the years when a new grade, a new master of a movie comes out, like a treasured movie, and it's like, why? To what end? You already had a good one. I want a DVHS collection now.
Oh my God.
The first DVHS player we bought, which cost us over $350 2 years ago when we first started down this rabbit hole, has a big problem. While it does support recording and playback of HD DVHS tapes, and it can output over FireWire, it cannot play back D-Theater tapes. And this is for good reason. Remember guys, this was 20 years ago, which means that technologies we take for granted today didn't exist yet, like HDMI. And like it or not, one of HDMI's biggest innovations was HDCP, the copy protection encryption that convinced major film studios to release their content for home viewing. I know, HDCP ain't exactly a popular technology, but let me explain. Old school analog interfaces, like component video, could absolutely carry an HD signal. The issue was that there was no way to prevent people from capturing that signal and recording it to their own tapes. And for this reason, recording and sharing bootleg VHS tapes was extremely common back in the 90s. Great for consumers, bad for movie studios. Having gone through that experience, the film industry resolved to never repeat it. They had failed in their attempts to outlaw media copying devices so far, but they had some other ideas. They believed that even if people could watch standard def bootleg movies on their couch for next to free, they could use innovations like high definition picture and surround sound to motivate viewers to go to the movie theater instead, which is of course where they got the majority of their revenue. When early generation DVHS players rolled out in 1998, they could be used for recording and playing back TV broadcasts in high definition, and they could be used for watching movies, but only standard VHS movies were supported because the major film studios refused to release their films on DVHS. I can only imagine how frustrating that must have been for enthusiasts at the time, okay? Which raises some questions. What on earth were people doing with these things? We've got some idea. There was a VHS tape actually inside this player when we bought it. Let's take a look, shall we?
This looks good though.
It looks really good.
The quality is impressive.
Something to note is that even though HD broadcasts were not particularly common in the US at the time, that doesn't mean that there was no use for these things. In other regions, particularly in Japan, they were, wait, what is this?
It's the Victoria's Secret catalog from 2008.
What were people doing with this?
Recording whatever they could in the highest definition possible.
Recording softcore porn on cable wasn't the only use for it though.
There were a lot of HD broadcasts back then, so one guy would actually follow a local station that would do IMAX releases. They'd broadcast them, he'd record them on his DVHS player, and then play them back.
Corrected for inflation, early DVHS players cost over $2,000 today dollars. The only people buying into this ecosystem were obviously willing to go to great lengths to get the most out of their home theater setup. Here's the label for that tape, by the way. You can have it back if you want, I really don't need it. D-Theater uses the same media as DVHS, but this time with support for encryption, and that's to appease the anti-copying film industry executives. That is why it uses the super unusual IEEE 1394 or FireWire connector. Our DVHS player came out before HDMI and HDCP, so the only option is to output SD, so standard definition, or to output HD over that encrypted FireWire output. And you might think, well, no problem. You could just convert that to HDMI, right? But you can't. Because only about 90 films ever made it to D-Theater, the last was iRobot, released in 2004, there's been very little demand for products that can convert these weird FireWire boxes to modern standards. And while there are FireWire capture cards, again, due to the obscurity of the tech, I'm not aware of any that can defeat the encryption that was used by D-Theater. There are apparently D-Theater players that do support HDMI, but by the time those came out, DVHS was on its way out the door, so I suspect that the owners of those units are probably holding onto them until the bitter end. And who can blame them, especially knowing what we know now about how good D-Theater releases were? So with that in mind, why did it fail? First of all, the movie execs got one big thing wrong. people didn't care about high definition nearly as much as they thought. Certainly not enough to overcome the cost, space, durability, and convenience advantages that DVD had over D-Theater. Would you rather have a slightly sharper picture or a movie you don't have to rewind? Factoring in that this one has a player that costs over $1,000. Another major problem for D-Theater is that HD DVD and Blu-ray, the ultimate winner of the high-def format war, were just around the corner, promising even more better image quality with all the same advantages of DVD. And then when Sony aggressively pushed Blu-ray to dominance by including playback capabilities with the PlayStation 3 in 2006, nothing else ever stood a chance. Just like you don't stand a chance. Avoiding this message from our sponsor.
War Thunder. If you're looking for a comprehensive vehicle combat game, try out War Thunder. It's free to play on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series X with crossplay. With over 2,000 vehicles, including tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships,